Hey, Jack Newton.
Hey, Sam.
Can you tell us what Clio is, if people don't know, and what it does, and I guess what's new with the product?
Sure. So I'll start off describing Clio Manage, which is the product we've been building for the last 10 years. And as you know, Clio Manage is a cloud-based practice management system that handles every aspect of running the business side of your law firm.
That's like Clio Classic.
That's Clio Classic,
yeah,
exactly.
Okay. Yeah,
This is the product we've built for the last 10 years that's completely cloud-based and handles everything you need to run your law practice, from task management, document management, billing, all the way to online payment with your clients.
Right.
And what's new and what we're really excited to formally launch at ABA TECHSHOW this week is Clio Grow, which is our brand new CRM offering that came to us by way of our Lexicat acquisition that we did back in the fall.
And that's helping with marketing, intake management, which then feeds into Manage.
Exactly. So we help with the online capture piece and let you interview clients and capture their details online.
Yep.
We help you vet the clients as they kind of move through your pipeline, essentially, and you go through various stages of qualification. And then we offer a very simple engagement letter that you can sign electronically and customize to your firm's needs. And then with one button, you can convert that lead that you acquired online or physically into a client in Clio and a matter in Clio with a very straightforward workflow.
So that's Grow and Manage?
That's Grow and Manage, which together we call the Clio Suite.
Okay.
And it's, in our perspective, the most complete end-to-end practice management system on the planet, where right from intake all the way to invoicing, we handle every aspect of that customer journey.
Very cool. When you think about your power users, not your best users or your best customers, but the people who are getting the most out of Clio, and then you look at the newest users or the ones who say, as so many people do, I don't use nearly all of Clio, I'm just not getting as much out of it that I could. What are they missing out on? What could the power users teach them?
So I think one place I really see our customers get superpowers from using Clio is when they adopt the integrations that we have and start to extend what the product can do through tools like Zapier, for example.
How many integration partners are there at this point?
So we have over 150 integration partners in our marketplace.
And then through Zapier, everything that Zapier has.
Everything that Zapier has. So I think that brings the number to thousands of tools that you can integrate with Clio. And you can automate a lot of the workflows that drag a typical law office's productivity down. You can also integrate tools that really help improve your client experience and smooth the experience for your clients, all the way from online appointment reminders to tools that help both you and your clients, like billing reminders and video chat services.
Not to put you on the spot, but I'm gonna. What is one of the most creative integrations that you've seen?
Oh, I've seen clients glue together tools that allow them to do, for example, from the intake side, a Calendly-based intake workflow where they can schedule very easily, have Zapier pick up every piece in between in the online intake process, and have this fully managed, fully electronic intake process that you can use core pieces of Clio like Grow and Manage for aspects of that. But our whole thesis with the integration ecosystem is we can't do it all. So they pull in these really select pieces and then automate certain workflows to just make it a totally painless process.
You're trying to build Clio out as sort of what can be the backbone of a much bigger, more sophisticated system.
Absolutely.
A solid backbone, but it can be the core.
And we think of that, we literally call it a platform because it's the fundamental baseline of functionality that you need for 80% of law practices. That's kind of the magic number we wrote towards, saying, look, what should be in the core Clio product offering is something that we think that 80% of the law practices out there really need. And then where we've got this thriving integration ecosystem is where people build practice area specific tools. So there's tools like Alt Legal for IP practices and Prima Facie for immigration lawyers. And I just had a handful of conversations with new integration partners today that are launching for new specific verticals that extend Clio and kind of address that long tail of functionality needs that our clients have. And that's a really exciting. So to get back to your question around power users, I think where our customers really kind of achieve superpowers that let them do more than they were ever able to and do it better. It's where they take the foundational piece of Clio's technology and then pick and choose 2 or 3 integration partners that really help tailor the overall functionality for the product to their specific firm's needs. And they can, in some cases, automate away dozens of hours of weekly work and just streamline that entirely. In some cases, they can provide a really great client experience that provides them a competitive differentiation in the marketplace.
Right.
They can kind of pick and choose exactly where they want to make that investment and end up with this finely tailored package for their firm's needs, rather than something that is generic. So I think that's the real superpower that this integration ecosystem now of over 150 integration partners let our customers do really neat things, especially when you incorporate tools like Zapier that let you essentially...
It blows it wide open.
If you can imagine it, you can do it. If you want a text message when a client uploads a document to your Clio Connect portal, you can set that up. It's pretty amazing.
So I know you think about this, and I know you're even building Clio around this. What do you see as being the most influential trends over the next 5-10 years in law practice? And I guess, how are you adapting Clio to that, since I know that you're doing that?
Yeah, it's a good question, and I think for us, the thing that we're most excited about is the opportunity to truly transform the client experience and to more fully transform the practice of law to a space where lawyers are delivering more of their services online. They're conducting more of their client interactions online. I think we all know that the next generation, and even much of the current generation of legal consumers, wants to be contacting and working with their lawyers through this, right? So we see a world where we'll need fewer physical law offices. We see a world where more lawyers will be conducting client interviews and talking to clients through secure video chat on their phone, text messaging their clients, and maybe working out of WeWorks or their home or other places to deliver those services. We see that in the Legal Trends Report, one of the things we've invested a lot of energy into is...
And just FYI, you guys have taken your data, you've done outside surveying, and tried to figure out what you can say about the state of the legal industry based on that, which is a tremendous report.
It is. It's a really valuable resource for us and the industry, and I think it helps us chart a course for what the next 10 years look like. And I think the story's laid bare in the Legal Trends Report, where you look at the consumer expectations of how they want to work with law firms, and the modes of interaction they want from the law firm, the things they really value from their lawyers and their law firms. And you compare that with the things that lawyers think that clients value.
Right. There's the disconnect
how
sometimes.
They want to interact. There's a massive disconnect. And we view, part of our mission over the next 5 to 10 years as helping bridge that gap. And we think we'll bridge that gap by bringing lawyers closer to how consumers want to work with lawyers rather than the other way around. And a lot of that we think can be achieved through technology. And we're really, really excited about the idea of being able to deliver a technology product and deliver overall thought leadership in the form of ClioCon and other forms of learning to basically educate the legal market around the fact that, look, software isn't just about being productive. Software is about creating an amazing client experience. And if you can create an amazing client experience, that's actually a really important growth lever for your law firm.
Right.
If you can, as you know, most of a law firm's business comes to it through word of mouth, through referrals, through recommendations, through online reviews. And if we can do anything to help increase the likelihood that a client leaves an interaction with your firm really thrilled with the experience they had, that's a massive win. And that's going to be a growth driver for law firms on an individual basis and a growth driver for the legal industry as a whole. And that's obviously a good thing for us, which is why we're investing in it.
You help lawyers be more successful, they become more successful.
Exactly. And that's why we're investing so aggressively in that from a product perspective, from a research perspective, and from an education perspective. We're really excited about it.
Okay, thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Sam.